I love how your page supports women going through divorce without shame. I was divorced for 15 years, recently got remarried, just to find out this guy was nothing he pretended to be. And I felt shame because I felt like I should have known better. So this question is coming from somebody who had 2 divorces and 2 marriages. And she wanted me to address the shame aspect for people who have gone through multiple marriages and multiple divorces. And that word shame is such a significant word, right? Because if you think about shame, who attached shame to divorce? Who attached shame to multiple marriages or even multiple divorces for that matter? So I think we, when we have situations like this that can feel really overwhelming, it's important to zoom out, first of all, and look at this word shame. And she was feeling a lot of shame around her divorce. And then she, had this period of 15 years. And then she got married and it turned out to be someone nothing like what she expected. And then there was shame again on top of that, like she should have known. So with this word, those are the first 2 questions I'm going to ask. And I'd like you to ponder and reflect on that if you're listening to this. Who attached shame to divorce? Who attached shame to multiple marriages? And who attached shame to divorce, multiple divorces? And the reason why I ask that is because as human beings and as Muslims, we need to make sure that beliefs that we have are in accordance with the Quran and the Sunnah. So is this belief around attaching shame to multiple marriages, to divorce, multiple divorces, is it coming from the Quran and the Sunnah? Is it something that's taught in our deen? Is it something that we see in the life of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? And those questions will give you the answers to whether we continue to look at marriages, multiple marriages and divorce with this attachment of shame, or can we let it go? Can we shed that and not bring that in a way how we look at divorce? The other thing in this question, just to go a little bit more deeper, is that there was a lot of expectations this person had. Also that, okay, she was single for 15 years, and there's a lot of criticism, there's a lot of judgment on what she should have known, what she shouldn't have known. And it's like, that was more than enough time for me to pick up on this, and I should have learned this lesson, and why didn't I? So there's a lot of judgment on, with shame comes blame. They go hand in hand. And there's a lot of judgment and self-blame here, and why didn't I know this? And as she says, I felt I should have known better, right? Well, I think also, to go even deeper, looking at relationships and marriages and divorce as a test, right? Like going through a divorce, seeing it as a test of Allah trying to teach you something, show you something, grow you in a certain way that's going to benefit you in this life and also spiritually through your connection, your higher connection with Allah. That if we look at it like that, like a tawakkul building experience, then where's the shame in that? Where's the blame in that? If an experience, even one like divorce, brings you closer to Allah, then isn't that the purpose? Isn't that the point? Is it worth it? And those are all questions I would invite you to ask for yourself. And the last thing I'm going to say about this is that clearly there's something to learn here, that the person that this person married and anticipated or expected or wanted to believe about this person from what they saw was not the truth or what they got, after the marriage. And this is why healing your traumas, healing your pains, and understanding and knowing yourself, and understanding your patterns of thinking and behavior, understanding your coping mechanisms is so important. Because if you don't, and you don't grow from that and evolve and heal from that, you will keep repeating same patterns, and maybe not repeating the same patterns, but different patterns that are going on within you that this person that you're coupled with is able to, our spouses are able to highlight and trigger the places that we need to heal. So there's, you know, there's something that comes out of this. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings people into and out of our life for those reasons, right? To show us, to teach us, to grow us. And I think that's what needs to be focused on in this particular situation.